Gosh, this has been a long time, but I hadn't forgotten you. Keep watching. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Judy and you are watching Running So-and-so who's had a haircut. Finally got the haircut yesterday. Now then, what have I been up to? I'd pop on and tell you what's been going on in my life, because I think sometimes we can get bogged down in that we've got to sew all the time. And sometimes life just won't allow it. I'm alone, I'm widowed, as you all know, so I have to do everything, and I like to try and do everything, such as trying to mend a back door. But what else have I been doing? So what have I been doing then? It's really been quite boring. I've had a few things in my life that I've just had to cope with and deal with. I hate the beginning of September. I think it might be starting to show through. It's a bit of a theme. I have my wedding anniversary, and then a week later I have the anniversary of losing David, and it's really hard to vlog in those times, so sometimes I don't bother. Then we had the Queen's funeral. Now, that weekend I had a busy Saturday because I went out running with a friend. A friend came down, we ran together, had a lovely time, and then she went home. That day I'd been out and bought fabric and things. I'd been into York. I'll come to what fabric I bought and what my plans are later in the vlog. And I'm stopping and I'm thinking, Sunday I had the most massive family meal there. There was the lodger who was actually going. There was Michael and Hannah and Tristan and Rachel and Michael's mum. And it was the night before the Queen's funeral, so we decided we'd have a lovely meal together. And then Monday morning I was due to go to Hannah's to watch the funeral. So I went out and I didn't get very far and I literally hit the ground running. So there you go. And then I got a cold. I sat in Hannah's house nursing my injuries thinking, why does my throat hurt? I haven't hit that on the ground as I literally hit the ground running. No, I've had a cold. So I'm afraid this past week the answer has been, I haven't been able to sew because look at my thumb. It's a lot better than it was, but I completely skinned that. And I came back from the woods after the accident with my hands like that, and just inside there was a little pool of blood, and I can confirm it's a good colour, and I'm brilliant at blood clotting. I'm also very good at healing, because this isn't even a week and it's a really good scar over it. I have to say, I put my hand up and I did ring my friend who is a nurse and she put me straight. Thank you so much, you know who you are. So I had to then say to Crystal, I can't carry on with our collab because I can't, because my friend said, yeah, your thumb is quite bruised. We'll even go for my knees because my left leg I'm quite bruised, she says, looking down below the knee and on the knee. So there's still no running. I didn't cycle at all to work last week. I was really very good. I took my paracetamol and I rested. I went to work and my focus was work, eat sensibly, sleep. And it really did work. Usually I try and cram something else in. I couldn't handle anything. I was so bunged up and I felt really weary. So I literally just gave in to sleep, and I slept really well. And I've come to the weekend and I'm feeling so much more relaxed. So a week ago, as of last Friday, I got a parcel. Now, if you're feeling a little bit low at the moment, I went down to a friend's to open it. I'm just going to put the video in. Laugh away, because I'm afraid his friend and I were decidedly giddy. Heaven help her poor husband.
Oh, Piper.
This is unboxing cam.
Hello.
And Prosecco.
Yes. We have Prosecco.
We have Prosecco. We've been toasting the Queen, haven't we?
We have. We've been watching the vigil and toasting the Queen.
The walking dogs.
And walking dogs, yes.
But last year I got a present for my 60th birthday, didn't I?
You did?
I had to remind her what it was. And it came today! Ta-da!
You didn't order it last year, I presume.
No, I only ordered it last week.
It's not taken 11 months.
But I haven't. So we thought we'd do a live unboxing. So do we need to tip the camera down?
Probably. Let's just tick. Oh,
so Rachel gave me a voucher for Maison Fauve. And my brother gave me some money last weekend, so
There's Piper
Two.
here. Look,
Hello,
a little
Piper.
Piper that's come to join in the fun.
here we go. We're ready.
He says, I want to
So
see.
Maison Fauve have just done, is it like their New York City collection they've just released?
I haven't actually looked at any of these.
Can you smell that? I'm trying to work out what it is because
I
they sent
can't
me.
work
They
out
sent
what it
me
is.
They sent me Can you smell it, Piper?
I think Piper can spell it too.
I think it's Chanel. It's from France. It's going to have to be. So something in here. I think I might have ordered a couple of buttons. Ugh. Buttons. Right. That's in French. It says thank you at the top.
Yes. Merci beaucoup.
Mercies. I think it might mean millions of
Lots
thanks.
of thank yous.
Lots of thank yous.
Yes.
So I have bought, what do you think, Rachel?
Nice.
Brooklyn trousers. Can we see that? The Brooklyn trousers. They're quite gathered into the waist, and there's a bit of a paper bag style waistband. Let me turn it round. Does it work? Can we get it in like that?
Yeah.
There, can you see it's like a paper bag style waist? And I love all those pleats at the top. So I used Rachel's voucher to buy 2 patterns because I know that Rachel will trace them off. And so that was Brooklyn, so that's New York, and this is the Chelsea blouse. Look at that.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I thought of you when I bought
I
it.
really like that.
I thought, yeah. I've waited all year to buy this, Rachel, because there's not been anything new released. But Emily, when she does release, she releases big time, doesn't she? Absolutely.
It's really nice.
She's also released fabric. Look at that.
Wow. Is this a line? Are you using it? Is this a lining?
I think it is more of a lining, actually. I was rather hoping to use it for the trousers, but it is a lining, so I don't know what I'm going to use it for. It's a Q-Pro lining.
It's very nice. Very.
But this
nice.
one is for the blouse. What do we think?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It's like a is it a
viscose?
It's a viscose twill.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really
so
soft.
she's not really got anything for the trousers, which is what I was looking for. But that lining is just so utterly divine.
Very nice.
So this is for the blouse. I didn't buy the thread, and I will have bought the buttons. Now, I've also brought with us today the fabric that I have to give you from Loriann's.
Okay.
This is what I bought in Joanne's.
Ooh. Ooh.
She's not seen it yet. What do you think?
Nice. So what type of fabric is this?
It's an athleisure stretch wear. I think it's like running top. Look, it's like.
Right. Okay.
Can you see on the back?
Yes. It's like a.
See the back there?
It's like a loop back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's loop rather than being sort of like
Yeah.
well, it is a loop back, but it's like a low loop back.
It's drapey. It's very
It's
drapey.
drapey. It's
isn't
not
it?
like the intense loop back of the French terry. And I love the design.
It's like tie dye, isn't it?
It is.
It's nice.
So there is. Shall I tell them what happened now?
How much is this? How much is here? I mean, how much
It was
have you
3
got?
meters.
Oh my
a metre
word.
and a half each. That's what we needed, isn't it?
Yes. So we've got to cut that in half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now back up.
Oh.
But
Hello.
do you know what happened?
Hello.
Do you know what happened when I bought it?
What happened?
I forgot to put it through the till.
So you got it for free?
Well, it wasn't very expensive. It was like $9, $10 a metre. And we had vouchers, because there's always a coupon in the States. Always a coupon. And so it wasn't very much. And I got out, and it didn't dawn on me for a few days. And eventually I told Loriann, and she was like, we can't go back now. And I said, oh, do you think we should go back? And she was very quiet about it. So I don't know if in the States you go back. In the UK, you just... In the UK, you don't. You think, yes, win,
Yes, it's a
win. And
Okay.
this is the other fabric that I've got to cut for you.
Oh wow! This
Now
is
this
like
is your lining
for the jacket.
Have you got your soft shell? Because I didn't show
Yes.
anybody your soft shell.
It's in here. I haven't really. Hang on.
But
Let me just climb under
I've got an idea for this. Everybody, I've got an idea for this jacket that we might make. Oh, I need to show everybody my Joanne's bag. Right. So you have got.
I have. Look at this. It's bright pink
What a surprise!
and red.
But you did choose it because I
These
did
are
FaceTime
like
you from there.
Yeah, a nylon ripstop fabric to make a running jacket out of, and then this will line it.
It is. It's the special liner that you need, and
Yes,
actually, the liner is more expensive than the ripstop.
Really?
Absolutely. But I bought
This,
the fine
honestly, I know this looks really neon on screen, but it's not that bright in real. It's not. It's not neon. Oh my word!
This was
$12.
$12. Have they got them on yours?
Yes. Yeah.
So I need to.
$10 a yard.
Yeah, 10. So this was the key stuff that we really needed, and the only other time I've seen this was in the cloth house. Cloth shop.
Yeah.
The one that was on Berwick
It's not
Street
stretchy,
in
is it? 'Cause
Soho.
it's not supposed to be. Oh, there is a bit of a stretch.
Tiny bit of
actually.
stretch.
Yeah.
But my friend Layla, who I've done my sew up cycle,
Mm-hmm.
I'll come into that later.
Yeah.
22 for. Her husband's a fashion designer.
Oh.
He cuts patterns for men's sportswear. So I'm going to challenge him. 2 ladies require a running jacket. And this is the other one. This is I've not shown anybody this yet. What do you think of this?
That's nice. I have.
Isn't that unusual? It's like a
yeah.
really fine knitted lace to make a cardigan, and it looks neon, but it's
That's what
not.
I mean. I've said it's
not neon.
It's more of a tangerine colour.
I think it's the light.
It's the light, definitely.
And this has got a fault in it. And they do you know, they give you a coupon in the States, but by heck, they weren't prepared to knock much off for this.
Were they not?
No, there's a fault in it. Look, there's a fault in it. Can you see the fault?
Yes.
Can you see the fault? Can you see it come out on the camera?
Yeah.
Right, so on one side of the fault, I got it for the actual $6.99 that it cost. On the other side, I got the half metre up to the fault for $6.99. That's 50%. Now in the UK, they'd have just given you, because it was the only
They
piece
would have given you it, yeah.
they'd have given you it with
They'd
50%
have said
off.
have that extra half metre
But-
or whatever.
There you go. That's my birthday present. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's taken a year to buy
Yes.
it, but I chose carefully. Are you
did.
happy with the choices?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love this blouse.
I think that blouse is
Are
gorgeous.
they tucks then, or pleats?
I think they are. Should we open the pattern thing up and have a look?
Because I'm sort of into tucks at the minute, if you've not noticed,
Yes.
with the...
I'm going to have to make this. I'm
the
going to go
Marnie.
home and get this. I like it. What you can't see on Rachel's, when she sent me a picture of it saying she was making it, normally with pin tucks, you just leave them so they
Just
go,
leave them
you stroke
straight,
them
yeah.
down. But here, halfway through, you've got them going up the other way to create a design feature, which is something I've not seen on clothing for a very
It's
long
good,
time.
and it's same on the...
On
if I
there as
stand
well.
up, you'll probably see better. On the sleeves as well. They
It's
sort
gone
of
out,
go
it's gone
up.
out.
Oh
Right.
no, you're out of focus. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see it now.
So you have to press. You do the tucks first, and then you press them up,
Yeah,
and then press them
them
down.
down.
And then you stitch
down.
one way, and then stitch the other way, and then do that all the way around,
Yeah.
and you end up with this like wavy.
And the other thing that I quite like
Wavy
about this is
design.
the collar.
Yeah, it's got a little bit sort of Victoriana colour.
And if you
It's
use the
nice.
lawn,
Yeah, this is a cotton lawn.
a viscose would be nice, but difficult to use.
Yes,
But it's doable. I'm wearing a Charlie sweater by Atelier Shoe. And it's lovely. And it's in a very, I don't know,
you
like
got that from Beyond the Pink Door.
so
didn't
Beyond
you?
the Pink Door
Yeah.
fabric. It's absolutely amazing. I love it. It's great for work.
This
it
was
wasn't particularly
from
expensive.
Abercan, but I don't know if they've still got it in stock, to be honest, because I got it a couple of years ago now.
Let's have a look. Now, as we've
Okay.
said before, Maison Fauve patterns, Maison Fauve patterns have started doing half the page. Is that coming out, Rachel? Half the page in French
It's
and half
a
the
little bit
page in.
out of focus.
Basically, one half is in English and one half is in French. So one's French, one's English. And Rachel's, we're going to look for whether it's tucks or not. Oh, look, it's got the little code that you can have
It
to.
says folds. The fall of the folds renewed with the assembly of the raglan sleeves. The pattern allows
So it's
use
tucks.
several finishes. The front can be pleated or not, gathered and buttoned cuffs, or plain.
Yeah, it's got very much got a round neck. The pictures that Emily's put on the website, and I'll put the website in the description box below, but if you go and have a look, she's actually got them in different sized models. So you can see how the pattern would suit you, depending on
What
your
size does
figure.
this go up
It
to?
goes up quite high. 52.
52, which is...
That's quite high.
Oh gosh, it's in centimetres, so I can't work that out.
Well, the largest size on the bassin. I'm not very good at reading these in French. Let's have a look in the instructions. My Duolingo is good, but not that good. Right, so the highest on the bottom is 144 centimetres. And
The chest is 132.
And so it goes from 104 on the hips up to 144. And there's clearly lots of ease in this because a 34 chest, they've got as a 92, so that's got quite a bit of ease. Okay. The actual measurement for the hips, when they're climbing a 52, is 128 to 130. Cheers.
Cheers. It's Friday.
Alcohol doesn't help.
It's Friday.
No, it's not Friday, it's Fizz Day.
It's what day?
Fizz Day.
Fizz Day. Fizz Friday.
Fizz Friday like that. I got told by the lady in the shop when I bought this I was far too bouncy for 3:30 in the afternoon. Am I still bouncy now?
Yeah, well, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, the sizing goes up to a chest of 122 and the finish is 130. The actual finished ease is 132. Now,
so you got 10 centimetres of ease.
You have. And then if you look down at a 34 chest, again, it's 10 centimetres of ease. It's 82 to 92.
I do really like it though. I think that's really nice.
But this is a first. Emily is actually putting in finished sizes because, believe me, there's a number of Maison Fauve patterns where I have actually measured because there's been no finished ease. Even the last one I bought. So there you go. We're going to try and do some sewing.
I need to do some cutting out.
And
we need to cut that, don't we? So you
we
get
do.
your half.
We do. I get my half and you get your half. Where's your clipboard? Do you like your clipboard?
I do, because do you know what I do?
Do you want to bring it down and show
yeah,
got
hang
the
on.
clipboard?
Oh gosh, I've got to get up
clipboard.
off the floor.
Cheers. I'm having a drink.
I have it pinned up there. This is, look at my clipboard.
If you're in the States, that's from Hobby Lobby. I think I bought Hobby Lobby out of them.
Yeah, so Judi bought me this back from the States, which is just amazing.
It's great, isn't it?
What I do is I have this up on...
It's got measures down one side. Did you realise? It's got tape measure down one side. Look.
That. Oh yeah, of course it does, yeah.
It's got centimetres on one side and inches on the other.
I have this up on my pinboard behind my sewing machine.
Yeah.
And then when I am sewing, I put my instructions up on here.
Oh, wow, yeah, you can.
So that I can... So basically, I have it up here, like, oh gosh, no, there we go. And then I'll pin my instructions up on here, and I'm sewing here so I can just look up at them.
Yeah.
It's great.
Are those your magic pins there? You've got purple ones.
These are the prim ones that I got when we were up at Sewtoon in July.
Ah, where's your magic pins?
They're in...
If you have the magic pins... I've got magic pins from Loriann. In fact, I brought quite a few packets back. So there's quite a few people that you might see using them. They've got orange heads. I've got mine. Hold on a minute. I'll just get mine out. I'll give you that one. This one right over here.
I did think that the prim ones would be soft. You know, the purple bit would be soft. So it was like easy grip, but it's not. I don't know if these are. Are these ones?
That's not mine. That's yours.
That's
Where's
mine.
mine?
This is yours.
Oh, here it is.
Are these easy grip or not?
Yeah, I like those. So these are magic pins. This is a magic pin.
Oh, so they're the same, aren't they? But they're just.
But the handle on the magic pin is easier to grip, in my opinion. My humble opinion, for what it's worth. There you go. So it's up to you, but there's two different types.
Yeah, these are the prim ones.
Yeah, and this is my...
I like this.
I know you do. I've got something about the pattern to show you on that one. Brought it with me. But this is my beautiful pin cushion that Susie bought me back from the States.
It's really nice.
Look at that. Goes on there like that. And Layla, who I did the dress for this challenge, she said, do you know, Judi, this would be great. There's a catch there. She said, when I'm doing girls' hair in the morning, my daughter's hair, I could have all the bobbles in there and I could have the hairbrushes in the side. Anyway, we will see you later. Bye-bye. I'm determined to finish this Elodie dress, you know, Rachel, on this machine. And I'm now top stitching on it. I haven't top stitched on this for years. I thought
I need to.
Seems to go so fast. I don't know if it's meant to be top stitched or under stitched.
So if I put that there.
So you guessed what I've been talking about. Yeah, Rachel came for the run as well, and I did ring Rachel about my finger. In fact, I rang her straight away because on the Monday we were meant to be running in spirit together. She was running at her house and I was running at mine. The idea to spur each other on. Anyway, let's put that to one side. So I got to this Friday and I decided that I needed some self-care time. I'd had a really difficult day at work and the week had been quite draining and I hadn't done anything. It was beautiful, beautiful afternoon. I'd sat and done playground duty and thought, I'm going to go home and sew and sit in the house, and I don't want to. I want to go to the seaside. So literally, I said to Laura, I really want to go to the seaside. So she booted me out of the school at 3:15. By 4 o'clock I was on the way to the seaside. Here's a little clip of me driving down to the beach. Well, look at that. Is that not just beautiful? And what I see when I get there. So I'm just going to put in here, now you've seen that, a little bit of footage on the beach. I've taken the sound off because the wind makes so much background noise. It just spoils it. But Poppy and Maggie absolutely had a ball. And Poppy really got up to her shoulders in the water, which was great. She's not done that before. So that's all that's been happening. I've been absolutely fine. I've been putting myself first. And you know, folks, there's absolutely nothing wrong with putting you first. And I love doing my vlogging. I love doing my sewing. I love reading the comments. But I don't want to be a slave. So when I do put something out, you see me. You don't want to see the tired, grumpy Judi at the end of a day's work thinking, oh my God, I have to do this. I just want to go to bed. You don't want that. You want the nice, bright, bubbly Judi. So going to the seaside gave me a chance to think of a few things in my life and where I want to go and what I want to do. And it's nothing major, but I am going to share something with you. I'm going to ring the doctors and talk about my mental health medication because I honestly think it could come down again. So I'm really pleased. I just needed that space on my own. I'm going to get emotional now. That space on my own just to think with the girls, and it was beautiful. The beach, we had it to ourselves. So what else have I been doing? Well, you can see that when I was at Rachel's, we then went and I tried to do a little bit more of my collaboration project with the lovely Crystal. And there's another girl taking part. She calls her Beth. I'll put her name down there and Crystal's as well. God, I've got to get that done in 4 days. But today, I'm going to a christening. So yesterday, I nipped into Bugweeds and I got, this is my bag. I like my bag. It's from Jane Tyler. If you don't follow Jane on Instagram, so like Jane, just give her a follow. She's a Brit living in Portland and she's from Scarborough. And I did try and ring her when I got to the seaside because literally the beach I went to was not far from where she came from. So going to a christening. I'm going to the christening of Melanie's grandson, Remy. And what do you give a child? I'm going to have some tea. It's right in front of you. Oops, it's right there in front of you. I'm not going to talk for long because I know there's quite a bit of footage there already. What do I get them? So I thought, had a bright idea. Advent calendars. And you know these beautiful panels? This is Remy's. And not to be left out, I, of course, had to get one for Olivia as well. So Sophie, that's Melanie's daughter, knows that these are coming. There's the top. And on the other side, you've got all the pockets. You just literally turn it over and sew it down. I think it's literally one on top of, no, I'm going to have to sew them down individually, I think. Yes, they'll have to be sewn down individually. Of course they'll have to be sewn down individually. The hot hemmer will be very well used. So I got those. Then I got some Christmas fabric. What are we like? I've been thinking about my sewing makes and what I want to do in the run up to Christmas. And this subject of sustainability, reusing, make, doing and mending, and there is a challenge coming up. I'll just put a little thing down here for you to be forewarned. Down here, it's called Sew Upcycle 22, and we're doing a vlog journey. I'm the 3rd of October. My garment is finished, been worn by the friend I did it for, and I'm all ready to get the pictures from her to reveal at the end of October. I'm feeling very organised. But, and here's the big announcement. I'm doing a sewing day. Now, I'm not advertising it yet. When I'm ready to advertise it, it will go up on Instagram, and I will only advertise it if there is space for anybody out that doesn't already know about it to come along. And the reason I've kept it quiet, I thought, let's just see what's going on in the village first, because there's so many people in my village that want to sew. So what I've done is I've nicked a bit of Tamlin's idea and I've nicked a bit of Izzy's idea, put the two together, and hopefully I've created a sewing day. But in here is the difference. We have a lot of people in our village that want to learn to sew. So I have put together that they can come to the day, on the day, to learn. And I'm putting together a little project for them. And it is going to be a little table mat for Christmas Day. And it's literally going to be some squares to make a Christmas tree on a little background and to talk about being simple. They have each got 3 fabrics. So this will be the background for one of them. And I don't even know if I've got enough fabric. So I spent £109 in Bugweeds before I'd even started. So that's one. It's a lovely silver. It is by Whistler Studios. It says here it's pattern 53003M. So it's a lovely silver on white. And to go with that, these are Lewis and Irene's. That one. And this is a Lewis and Irene Higa coming with it, glow in the dark. And I've also got another Higa glow in the dark one here. Now, I know there's more to come. Rebecca is a demon at Bugweeds. If you've not checked them out on Facebook, check them out. If you're a quilter, you're in the UK and you want something different, or you've seen something somewhere that looks like something you want, ping Rebecca a message. Now, I know there's no website yet, but they have now got the Bugweeds Fabric Studio. They've got the Bugweeds Studio for classes, and there's something new coming soon. So exciting. I know what it is. But it's not my place to announce it. Rebecca will announce it when she's ready. And by the way, she does have the idea of having a website, but I think she's so busy with orders and customers and running sewing courses and everything else, the website's had to go down the list, and usually that's at the top. So it's an absolute wonder story. Sorry, I do like Bugweeds. She's not paid me to say that. I just love going to Bugweeds. So for the other, they can have their, I'm losing my flat. They can have their quilts, so the options are the silver, and then there's a red and gold. So a red background, and then the Lewis and Irene again, which is the same as that one. It is this is angels, slightly different angels. And then the Higa glow in the dark. Now I've got 2 meters of this because I have got in here. No, I haven't got in here. Somewhere else I have a pattern for a quilt. Pop it in there. And I think that would be a really nice Christmas quilt. And I also found this. But I do know for a fact that I will be going and getting a lot more Christmas fabric. I've also got a lot of Christmas fabric already, which I will incorporate into these designs. One of the things I want to do is to incorporate into my sewing a little bit more home sewing and a little bit more quilting, so I can bring the two together. And in the run up to Christmas, I don't need any party frocks. I just need some workwear. So as part of my being good, I have got here some, and this is just a standard lightweight designed for leggings fabric. It's a navy cotton jersey with a good amount of vertical and horizontal stretch, and it comes from First for Fabrics. If you just want legging weight jersey, ping them a message. You'll get Tamlin. Sorry Tamlin, I'm putting a load on you today. You'll get Tamlin and just say you want some of that lovely lightweight jersey that you can use to make leggings, and this is what I use. Now I use the Ooh La leggings pattern by the Paper Cut Pattern Company. I will check it again. Last time I checked it, it was still available on the fold line. Ooh La leggings, and I absolutely love them. I've got a pair on now. I absolutely live in them, and I'm going to show you them. Look at this. Can you see how much they've faded? That's the colour of the thread in my navy from my overlocker, and it has, I do it on a flat locker, and I will show you this later in the vlog. But look, that's how much they've faded, but they have not lost the stretch and the pull back to the body. And the ones I'm wearing with the same fabric from First for Fabrics. When this is gone, I will be ordering more. The other thing, I have got another piece of fabric out here. Oh, here it is. This is a piece of bamboo jersey that I had bought a couple of years ago or last year, but it came from Sew Me Sunshine. It's their teal coloured bamboo jersey, and I am going to make the Atelier Jupe Charlie sweater in that. And I'm hoping I can get 2 pairs of leggings out of that fabric. Well, here I am. Oh, so I'm finally back from Melanie's and this christening. I've been gone so long today. In fact, when I went out for my walk with the dogs, I got totally delayed because they were doing carriage driving, and I've never seen carriage driving before. I was absolutely fascinated. So today I have done absolutely no sewing. So I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritise getting this vlog out, because some of this was recorded 2 weeks ago and I need to get this up for you to see. So Maggie and I are going to say goodbye. But before we do, I have got 2 lovely thank yous again. Angela Harron and Anne Neal, thank you so much for your gift of a coffee. Much, much appreciated. I just cannot say how overwhelmed I am. I cannot say how overwhelmed I am at the kindness and the generosity of people that watch my channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining. If you haven't clicked subscribe yet, I'm pretty certain it's on that side. But click that subscribe button, give me a like, and I'll see you all again probably quite soon, because I've got to get the Friday Sews Elodie dress up with Crystal. And then I have got my Sew Upcycle vlog coming out, and that's nearly done. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for putting with me on a little bit of a live catch-up vlog. But I sometimes think it's good to be honest. So for now, I'll see you all very soon.